Good morning, everybody. This is a book called Bears, and you'll notice that that is an actual picture of a bear cub, and that's because in this book we're going to learn actual true stuff. There won't be any bears talking to each other or wearing clothes or having other animal friends or whatever. This is a true nonfiction book, Bears, by Bobby Kalman and Tammy Edwards. Hey, hi, Bobby. Look, a table of contents. What is in this book? Oh, I don't want to read all that stuff. What are bears? Bears are wild animals. They can be big or small. They can have black, white, red, gold, or brown fur. You can hug a teddy bear, but don't try to hug this bear. Bears are plantigrade. People are plantigrade too. Plantigrade just means that instead of walking on their toes, they walk on their flat feet. Hmm. Bears can stand on their back legs so that they can see far away. Bears are mammals. Mammals have hair or fur all covering their body. Female mammals carry their babies inside their tummy until their babies are born. The babies drink their mommy's milk. That's no other animals. Fish don't give their babies milk, and lizards and bugs. Nope. Birds. Nope. No bird milk. No such thing. Only mammals. Some people believe that bears cannot see well, but bears have really good eyesight. All bears have small round ears. Their hearing is much better than ours. Bears have 5 toes and 5 sharp claws on each foot. They have short tails. Bears both have both sharp teeth and flat teeth for biting and chewing their food. A bear's long nose looks like that of a dog. Bears have an excellent sense of smell. Super excellent sense of smell. In fact, bears can smell things from miles away. Isn't that crazy? Bears have short legs. Short legs make them look slow and clumsy, but they can run much faster than people can. A full grown bear can run 40 miles an hour, which is really fast. A full grown human running really fast can run about 20 miles an hour. Bears have different kinds of fur. Their fur suits the climate in which they live. Fur can keep a bear warm or cool. Polar bear's fur is made up of both long and short hairs. The long hairs keep snow away from the bear's body, and under the long hair, short hairs guard and trap the polar bear's body heat next to its skin. So even though it's freezing cold, the polar bears can stay warm. Bears have enormous appetites. They eat like crazy. Where do bears live? Some bears live in mountains, caves. Some bears live in snowy burrows. Some bears live in dens of earth. Some bears live in leafy nests. Bears can live almost anywhere. So, what that means, and it's kind of bears wander around a lot, but they do try to make one place that they call home. What's for dinner? Most bears are omnivores. Omnivores eat both plants and animals. People are also omnivores. Bears eat meat, plants, berries, insects, and honey. They even eat the bees that make the honey. Some bears catch fish in rivers and lakes. Some visit garbage dumps to find food. Most bears are not picky eaters. Sleeping bears. Bears that live in warm places stay awake during the winter, but bears that live in cold places where it's snowy sleep through the winter because there's not enough food to eat. This long sleep is called hibernation. In autumn, a bear eats. Autumn means the fall. In autumn, a bear eats until it gets very fat. Then it curls up in a hole or a cave and sleeps. When the bear wakes up in the spring, it is thin, hungry, and grouchy. Don't mess with the skinny bear. Female bears have babies during their winter sleep. A polar bear mother builds a den with 2 rooms before winter sets in. She sleeps in one room. Her cubs play in the other room. Oh, so the cubs don't necessarily sleep all winter. That's interesting. And while she's sleeping, the bear, when they want, they can come and get some milk from her. Hmm. Oh, by the way, boy polar bears don't hibernate. Only girl polar bears do. A mother bear can have 1, 2, 3, or 4 babies. They're called cubs. When they're born, they don't have any hair, and they stay with their mother for at least 2 years. The mother bear teaches them how to hunt and find food. The father bear leaves before the cubs are born. Bear cubs love to play. They hug each other. They wrestle. They explore. They chase one another. They do this all the time to learn how to be grown-ups. The bear family tree. Oh, look at all the bears. Huh. There are 8 different species of bears, but some species have more than one kind of bear. The brown bear, for example, is one species of bear, but Kodiaks and grizzlies are both part of the brown bear family. The same is true of black bears. The Kermode is one kind of black bear. Look at dogs, and raccoons, and red pandas. Those are all related to the bears. And look at all the different kinds of bears: a polar bear, a brown bear, a black bear, a sun bear, a moon bear, a sloth bear, a spectacled bear. Sloth bears are really crazy. They can climb and they have super long claws, and they eat almost only bugs. Polar bears. The polar bear is the largest of all of the bears. It lives in the far north where there's lots of snow and ice. Its thick white fur and furry foot pads keep the polar bear from feeling the cold. Polar bears can eat seals, young walruses, and fish. They hunt on land and in the chilly Arctic waters. Mother bears teach their cubs how to catch seals. Seals are their favorite thing to eat. Brown bears. There are many kinds of brown bears. The grizzly is one type. The Kodiak is the largest brown bear. Brown bears are very smart. They can run fast and they have strong teeth and powerful jaws. Brown bears are not picky eaters. They eat anything, including plants, fish, eggs, insects. They have long claws for digging mice out of the ground. Mice? Huh. Black bears. Black bears are smaller than brown bears. They swim well and they are good at catching fish with their paws. Not all black bears have black fur. Some black bears are actually brown. Some are the color of cinnamon. The black bear in the picture below has golden fur. It is a Kermode. This bear, this rare bear is sometimes called a ghost bear because of its light color. That's interesting. I was thinking that there was a brown bear, but it's not. The sun bear and moon bear. The sun bear is the smallest member of the bear family. It is only as big as a large dog. It has short, shiny black fur and a large yellow patch on its chest that resembles the rising sun. The moon bear has a silky, shiny fur and a moon-shaped mark on its chest. That is why it's called a moon bear. The moon bear is also called the Asiatic black bear. The sloth bear lives in the hot rainforest where there is plenty to eat all year long. It does not need to hibernate in the winter. Sloth bears eat ants, termites, and bees. They use their long, curved claws to break open insect homes. They also use their claws to climb trees. The spectacled bear. Spectacles is another word for glasses. Can you see how the spectacled bear looks like he's wearing glasses? Spectacled bears live in hot, hilly areas where there is always food. They do not need to hibernate. Ah, pandas. Bamboo. There are 2 types of pandas. One is the giant panda and the other is the red panda. Both live in the mountains of China. Both eat bamboo leaves and shoots. They eat all year long. They do not hibernate. The red panda is much smaller than the giant panda. It's sometimes called the lesser panda. Both red pandas and giant pandas are rare. When an animal is rare, it means that there are only a few of that kind of animal left in the world. People used to believe that both pandas were related to raccoons. Now we know that red pandas are more like raccoons, but giant pandas are definitely bears. Bears in danger. Bears are big animals. Big animals need big spaces to search for food. People have cut down trees and built houses in places where bears and other animals used to live. There are not many big wild spaces left. We keep them in national parks or reserves where nobody is allowed to hunt them and where there's plenty of space for them to run. But we have to protect the wild spaces so the bears can continue to roam free. If you ever see a bear, just stay away. They're beautiful and amazing, but very dangerous.